Magitup by June Eastwood, read by Benj. O worthy officers of the law, so smug on your padded chairs. You now revile the craven coward who stands before you, but let us recount. In 1861, a white shepherd was speared. But more infuriating to you notaries, cheeky pastoralists had their shepherds graze their flocks on government land, not paying a single shilling for the privilege because there was no policing. The wily who knew the sweet spots and waterholes fattened their masters' flocks. Your coffers, worthy officers, rang empty. You chose myself, George Chester, to select a location for a new police outpost to control the area. Only 3 years in the West Australian Police Department, my appointment caused jealousy with senior colleagues. I chose an idyllic spot on the Palinut River, naming it Magitup. You applauded my decision and gazetted 50 acres. It was promised that if I diligently apprehended the transgressors so fines could be extracted, Magitup would be mine in 8 years. However, there was no subsidising my life. I must plant vegetables, fruit trees, run pigs and poultry to feed my wife and growing family. In a show of charity, you allocated me 2 worn-out horses. I was to be paid feed and lodging money, but neither was ever paid. Working 7 days a week, I got all those convictions, though it caused the shepherds to hate me, especially the wealthy Mr. Hassel, who ran many flocks. 6 years passed, in which I filled the coffers as directed, and I blazed a safe track through the ranges to Albany. You named it Chester Pass in my honour. 6 long years, and the fates turned, didn't they? 2 dangerous escapees were looting and terrorising isolated farmers. The latest Mr. Treasure of Martinup, where they stole provisions and 3 guns. They boasted they would never be taken alive and issued a warning that if I tried, I would die. O'Keefe and 2 fellow officers arrived at Magitup, told me, "You must apprehend these scoundrels alive." We found them camped in a hut, and an early morning assault was planned. To call for them to surrender and come out was not feasible, and insufficient cover for us meant they could shoot us before we could reach them. Under O'Keefe's orders, I ordered a volley of warning shots through the hut so they would scurry out. The trajectory was too low, and they died in their beds. I was made a scapegoat. I argued that to countermand O'Keefe would make me guilty of disobedience, but O'Keefe and his vengeful, jealous colleagues argued that it was my area, my call. I should bear the blame. They further decreed there was sufficient cover. The court branded me a craven coward, dismissed me from the police, said I could not have beautiful Magitup, my life's dream. I was never paid lodging money or feed for those useless old horses, so for 2 long years I fought. In lieu, Magitup was awarded to me. Too late. Mr. Hassel, who you caused to hate me, had bought all land on my boundaries. Unable to expand and make a living, I must sell to Hassel for whatever he offers. Sleep tight in your feather beds, fine officers, while I, who did your bidding, like a beaten cur, must slink away.